Hi, it's Matt from Matt's Custom Creations, and today we're taking a look at the M7 Priest, which was a 105mm howitzer self-propelled gun that was used quite a bit by the Allies during World War II, and it saw service later in the Korean conflict. As you can see in my model here, the howitzer has a pretty high elevation and can therefore depress as well. It also has a good traverse left and right. The commander's cupola is armed with an M2 50 caliber machine gun. Early versions of the Priest were based on the Lee medium tank, but then later versions were based on the M4 Sherman and the Sherman variants. The 50 cal carried about 300 rounds, and for the big gun, the number of rounds it carried was 69. In the back are hatches that open to reveal the Continental rotary engine. Later models had the Ford GAA V8 engine. They had a crew of 8, and my model shows some of the stations for them, including the driver's station. There was about 4,500 of them made, and even past Korea, some even made it to the Six-Day War and the Yom Kippur War. So some of the priests actually went to the Holy Land. You see what I did there? Priest, holy, never mind. Anyway, in the Korean War, they found out that the elevation was limited and couldn't get over the tall mountains, so they made the M7B2 variant that had a full 65-degree elevation for the main gun. And if you've watched my channel enough, you know my MO is to take this model apart to show you how it went together. And if you haven't watched my channel, then please check it out, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. It's free, it's fun. So let's start with taking off the commander's cupola, which is the reason why this tank was nicknamed the Priest, because it looked like a pulpit in a church. We'll start by removing that cupola. We'll take off the frontal armor. Take off the back deck. Next to go are these things, which I think held ammo. Let me know in the comments if you know what these containers were for. This is to be representative of the rotary engine that were in the early Priests. We'll spin the model around in a second, and back there you'll see, among other things, there's a trailer hitch. A typical trailer would probably be an ammo trailer or an artillery piece. The structures I'm removing here are what holds the rear gates on, and then we'll take the hitch off the back. Now I can take off this entire sponson. And there you see the secret of the treads. It's actually flexible tape roll. It's been cut down and the adhesive removed from the back. Here's a peek of what that side looks like. Pull off the other side. The driver's seat is actually suspended off the side of the sidewall. Here's a look at the bogies. The main floor of the chassis is actually made out of bricks that are stacked and laid on their side. Here's a better look at the cannon. Or howitzer, I guess I should say. The front of the tank is made from 2 of these half-round pieces put together, and there are pieces inside to somewhat stabilize it. The floor is essentially 2 mirrored halves. And this is the secret that ties it all together. It's a special part by Kobe, which is a double-sided 1x2. Hey Matt, you've got to stop interrupting ourselves. And I also have these darker gray are 1x4 double-sided pieces. Well, that's as far as I'm going to break it down for y'all. This was a lot of fun and a challenge to put together, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And this design and other designs are now available for sale. Hit me up on my Insta for more details. Thanks a lot, y'all. Bye. Psst. The first person to correctly say why I chose the background color I did gets pinned in the comments.